Hello, my name is Alexis Steinke, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what I learned about how communication and writing styles are important in a small photography business. So, I decided to do my interview with one of the co-owners from the small photography business Beyond Photography. I interviewed Jolyn Norlander, and she co-manages this business with her mother, Betty. This business has been open for about 14 years now, and it actually started out as a portrait slash art slash painting business and actually slowly evolved into a photography business. I decided to interview Jolyn because I kind of wanted to know how a small business in Eau Claire kind of functioned and what kind of important communication styles it, there were and like what kind of went into running a small business. I learned about 5 main methods of communication or writing styles that are very important for this business to function properly. The first one I learned about was meeting agendas. Meeting agendas were written up by Jolyn every day, every morning. They would have a meeting with both her mother, and her part timers, and they would discuss what events were coming up, what shoots were going to happen, what kind of meetings they were signed up with other companies if that was applicable during that week, and just get everyone on the same page. Meeting agendas are really great for the company to stay focused and organized and stay kind of how I mentioned on the same page with everyone and know what they have to get done for the next day and so on. And the next mode of communication that is really important for this business is contracts. Contracts kind of help break down the cost for customers and kind of helps them see the differences in the packages that they can get. Kind of shows what's included, like how many outfits you're allowed to bring and change into, and kind of how many venues you can go to, stuff of that nature. It also keeps the business accountable. There are certain legal things that they have to follow, and it's explicitly written in there. And it kind of keeps them on track of like what package they're doing as well, so they can be on track with the customer. One really important way that they communicate with both other businesses and stay in contact with their customers is through the use of email. Emails are quick and efficient, and it's actually the most commonly used communication form to stay in contact with, like I said, other business and customers for them. Um, and they usually get quite a bit every single day, especially it gets really crazy around senior pictures around that time and around holidays for family pictures as well. And then the second most used way of communication is through phone calls. Um, it's really easy for customers to set up appointments or cancel appointments, or for them to stay in touch with businesses, especially if they're going to use venues owned by someone else to see where they're at for events. Um, and it's not as used as emails at this point, but it's still a very important way to communicate. The next important way of communicating and staying in touch with others is through social media. It's great for keeping in touch with current customers. It's also a great way for advertising, especially for a small business like this. Any kind of way to get the word out about them is really important, and they must seize those opportunities. They do like little sneak peeks of events and weddings and other kind of things that they do, different shoots, kind of showcases their work, not only for the customers they're working with, but also it helps reel in future clients as well to see the work they're doing and help bring them there to their business. So the 4 things that I learned from the interview uh, were the following that I have listed here. First one being people skills. It's really important to know how to deal with people, and I think Jolyn put it best where she told me that you shouldn't treat people like numbers because they're not numbers. Treat them like humans because that's what they are. Care about them as a person, care about the service you give, and just basically treat others the way you want to be treated. The next thing that I learned was how important it is to be good with technology, especially in the times that we live in now where technology is such a huge thing of how we live. Um, it's good to be on top of all the new things that are coming out. For this business in particular, it's really important for them to know how to maneuver around the program Photoshop. It allows for them to brush up on the photos and eliminate things that the customer doesn't want in it so that they can get the best product possible. Another really important piece of advice she gave me was to not burn bridges with other businesses that you've worked with in the past or other people that have gotten you to where you are today. No matter if something goes horribly wrong or if things just didn't go the way you planned, don't lash out at the people who have helped you before. Just be real with them, keep them updated, communicate with them, and when you hit a low point, they'll be there to help you out. And then the next thing, the final thing, is that advertising is super important, especially for a smaller business, and it's really important to stay on top of that. I think this project helped me really try and figure out how like a small business works and how important it is for communication to be really good between other business and customers. And I really hope that this will help me in the long run when I pursue a job as an entrepreneur. Thanks so much for listening.